Hello to whoever just got here. I'm still waiting for the Pro Fuel class to make their passes. So it's a little boring right now. I mean, it's really boring right now. Hey everybody, welcome to the Silver Dollar Motorsports Park. I'm just sitting here at the scale waiting for Pro Fuel to make their runs. It's the first round of qualifying. There are 6 bikes, so we should be weighing 6 bikes. Right over there is, I guess you would say, the village. It's where all of the participants, spectators are parked. The weather has a few people not here, I suppose. Hello, food lover. Thank you for joining me. We'll hear once the Pro Fuel starts. I don't know if my phone will pick up the sound. And I'm way at the end of the track where they've already cut off their engines. So honestly, there won't be a whole lot of noise. But they should be running pretty soon. Once they run, they come over to the scale, they weigh, they have a certain amount they can't weigh less than, and they all try to weigh at or slightly above whatever their minimum is. Some of them don't care, some of them do. I don't know who the 6 riders are that I'll be weighing. Hey, food lover, I'm in Georgia, in the United States right now at Silver Dollar Raceway. It's also called Motorsports Park. And they're doing drag races, motorcycle drag races. It's the All Harley Drag Racing Association weekend. So we've got Harleys from all over the country and even other countries. Once the bikes start showing up, I'll have to put the phone down, but I'll put it down in a place where you'll still be able to see the bikes rolling up to the scale. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really peaceful out here. Where I am right now, very peaceful. The scale is always a lonely place. Every racetrack, the scale is fairly lonely, but it's okay. I'm sitting out here, green grass all around me. I wish there was more nature. I'm not seeing a lot of birds. Okay, I hear the Top Fuel bikes. They're at the starting line right now. I'm pointed in that direction. You're not going to be able to see them. But I'll turn around and come over here. You'll see them kind of coast by in a minute. Here we go. Actually, I don't know if that's Top Fuel or Pro Fuel. I should have a schedule so I know who's coming. Still got 3 people in here. Hey, everybody, thanks for hanging out. I do not know Hindi. No, food lover. Here we go. Here they come. Okay, that's a beautiful thing. All right, I don't know if I'm weighing these guys. We'll see. I'm going to put my phone down because I may be responsible for taking some notes here. Hi, Colt. Hey, Broken or Broke but Beautifully Blessed. This is Drag Races, Broke. We're at the All Harley Drag Racing Association drag races in Reynolds, Georgia today. So we've got drag racers from all over the country, and they come together on their Harleys to see who's the fastest. We've got men and women. There have been some children here this weekend racing little tiny bikes. That was yesterday. They were absolutely adorable. I mean, adorable. The juniors are so cute. Anyway, it's all Harleys. You won't see any metrics. You won't see any electric bikes. It's all Harleys and a lot of fun. 9 of you in here. Now, after they make their pass, these really powerful engines have to be shut off, and they only turn them on when they are, tuning them, working on them in the garage, or when they're at the starting line. They are pushed or pulled to the starting line, and then once they're done with their race, they have to be either pushed or pulled back to their pits. So they'll either be pushed or I said pissed. They'll either be pushed or pulled onto the scale by someone from their crew, and then they'll be weighed alone. That person gets off the scale and they have their weight taken by themselves with their helmet, their gloves, their jackets, their gear, everything. And here goes someone now. That guy that just went by, he's going to go pick up his rider and bike. And so is that one there that just went by. So they're both going to be picking up their guys. First of all, this guy here, he just stopped to get the time for his rider, pilot. And once he gets that time slip, he's going to go down, get his guy or gal. I'm not sure if it's a man or a woman. And they'll bring him back up to the scale. All right. I'm going to go ahead and set my phone down because pretty soon I'm going to have some bikes come. I do believe these are the ones I'm going to be weighing. I only have 6 bikes to weigh today, and I believe those are the first 2 that just passed, and they'll be coming down in a minute. One of the other things they do once they turn off that engine is they have to cool it off with water to keep it from warping. I mean, these machines are pretty darn amazing. They pack a lot of punch. They're running nitro. They are fast and hot and furious, and they're just basically a bomb on 2 wheels. So they do all they can to keep them from warping. I don't know, pistons maybe. Not sure, the rods, the pistons, whatever's going on in there. I'm not a motor gal. I'm a weigh gal. I just weigh them. I don't have anything to do with anything else. I can check tire pressure maybe. Anyway, they'll be down here coming by in a minute. I'm going to set the phone down. You guys can just come or go. There are still 6 people in here. Thank you to the 6 of you that are in here. And let's see if we can get some Harley Pro Fuel bikes to come get weighed. Okay, 2 more bikes just got to the starting line, so that drag race will be starting soon. This is the first round of qualifying. And if these are Pro Fuel bikes, those are the ones I'm going to be weighing. If they're Top Fuel, I'm not weighing them, so we'll see. That guy who just went by is not a racer. He's a crew member. I don't know why he went back. He must have forgotten something, had to go get it. But I hear 2 more bikes at the starting line down there at the other end of the track. If you're a drag racing fan, give me a thumbs up. I see 3 thumbs up, so here comes one of them. Let's see if we're waiting them. Nope, guess not. Oh, yes, we are.
Gotta get on that.
You're good. You're good. Yeah, you're all on. 7, I want to say 7:05. This is really hard to read. How'd you feel?
All right.
Good deal?
I'm slow.
Sorry.
Forgot about that, right? Sorry.
I don't know if you heard him. I asked him how he felt about his run. He said he went a little slower. A little slow is what he said. So they'll go back to the pits and they'll do a little bit of wrench work on the bike and they'll try to get it to go a little bit faster. We've still got one bike down there waiting to come up, but his crew member, I think, flew past me for some reason. Oh no, here it comes. Okay, here comes the second bike. This one's being towed. Hello. Looks good. I think it's 765. Yeah. It's hard to read that third number.
Yeah, I think you're right.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yep. If you go back and look, the first bike that came by was being pushed. And the assistant there, the crew member there, was on a little scooter and he had his foot on a peg on the back of the bike and he pushed it onto the scale. And the second bike was towed over the scale. And then a lot of times, if they can't, it depends on the scale, it depends on the track. Sometimes they have to unhook from their crew member in order to weigh. At this particular scale, they don't have to, so that's nice. The other bike just has to roll off the scale so I don't accidentally weigh it. So, Armadillo, Vina, you were asking, is there a snake? There is no snake. At least it's not as far as I know. I mean, I'm sure there are moccasins and maybe some copperheads and I don't know. There's probably a lot of different snakes here. King snakes, garter snakes, maybe some water snakes. We are in Georgia. Okay, the second heat is running right now. So bikes 3 and 4. That was not a powerful run. That was not a powerful run. If I was them, I would be not happy with whatever that was, or it wasn't Pro Fuel. That didn't sound good. Amarillo Vina, we are actually at the drag races in Reynolds, Georgia. We're at Silver Dollar Raceway, and this is the All Harley Drag Racing Association weekend. Got Top Fuel, Pro Fuel. I don't know if they have any funnies. Got all kinds of bikes here. They're all Harleys, obviously. And it's boys and girls racing their fastest bikes against each other. So that's what we're doing. I'm sitting at the weigh station. So when they finish their run, I weigh the bike and the rider and all of the gear involved in that particular race and put it on a piece of paper. And that's what happens. But that last one didn't sound like a race. It sounded like a surrender. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Didn't sound like two bikes either. It sounded like one bike. So I don't know. It's possible the first bike didn't get off the line, maybe, or one of the bikes didn't get off the line, so the other bike just kind of took it easy. It's first round qualifying. There's really no reason to blow up your engine right now. You've got plenty of time to make up, especially if one of the 6 bikes drops out. So maybe that's the case. Maybe that's why it didn't sound like a drag race to me. It sounded kind of like just someone going down the highway. We'll see. Thanks for hanging out with me, though, you guys. Give you a view. I hear 2 more bikes. The final 2 that I'm weighing. I'm only weighing one class. I'm not weighing more than one class. They're down there. The starting line is way down there, past that American flag, quite a ways past the American flag. And this is the village that has popped up overnight with the crews and the pilots and racers. And here we go. That's a race. Oh, that was a race. No, I don't know what that was. Maybe he was just smoking his tire. It's hard when I can't see what's going on. All I can do is hear what's going on. I think he was just smoking his tire. Thanks to the 3 of you who are hanging out in here right now. I know this is slow and boring. I'm going to walk over closer to the track, see if I can get some of this action, since nobody's coming this way on their bikes to be weighed. God, they're so fast. Right there, there's a man. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, there was a man on a fast motorcycle, but there was only one. I don't know, man. There should be 2. There are only 6 bikes in Pro Fuel, and those are the ones I'm weighing. Out of the 6 bikes, 2 have come by to be weighed. I think all 6 have been to the starting line, but gosh, there was only one bike there, and the previous one sounded like only one bike. So I don't know what's going on. I know what can happen. Things happen at the starting line or in the pits before you get to the starting line. You realize your bike isn't ready to go for some reason. Something happens. Hey, Scott. 4 of you brave souls in here, braving this boring day. Oh, well, there's some fun. There's some nature over there. The buzzards are circling. And there's a little more nature. You can't see it, but there's a trailer right there. And they've got 2 goats in a pen outside their trailer. The goats aren't dead. That's not why the buzzards are circling. Okay, here's some more bikes. I don't know if they're Pro Fuel. It's supposed to be weighed. I don't know. Could be Top Fuel. Not sure. They all sound the same to me once they're in that nitro class. You guys ought to check a video I just posted of our dog riding in the sidecar. Okay. That's a race. I hear a race. Fast bikes. Actually, only one bike did really well. The other one kind of puttered to a stop. That's sad. Well, not exactly stopped, just almost stopped. The announcer just announced one of the top fuel pilots as Sumi. His name is Samu. He's from Finland. Uh-oh. I don't have anything to do with Top Fuel. Those guys are out of my league. The one thing I do with Top Fuel is I'll wait at the end of the drag strip. On a hot day, I give them an ice cold water, and if they need help getting out of their leather jacket, I'll help them get out of their leather jacket because it's really, really hot. Not today. Today it's in the low 70s and windy and beautiful, but sometimes it's a lot hotter and much muggier. And when you're in that black leather, mostly black leather, any color leather, and you're on one of those hot bikes that I said before is basically a bomb on two wheels, it's hard to stay in your leather any longer than you have to. So I do sometimes help them out of their leather jackets, get them an ice cold water, and if there's oil spill, I get that stuff that absorbs the oil, and I'll sprinkle that around and just kind of help them with things if they need to sit down and relax. I'll give them my chair to sit on and wait for their crew to get there to get the bike out back to their pit area. Wow, that's Top Fuel. I don't know if that was a good run, ladies and gentlemen. That didn't sound like a good run. I feel bad. They spend a lot of time and a lot of money, and sometimes the bike just isn't there for them. It didn't sound like that was there for them, whoever that was. I wish these mystery bikes that went by and didn't get weighed would come get weighed. I've only weighed 2 out of the 6. Ten people in here. Hey, if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up if you love drag racing. Give me a thumbs down if you hate drag racing. That's cool. Or if you don't know anything about it, you pick thumbs up or thumbs down. Okay, I gotta go. I think I'm weighing a bike. Let's see. He rode right by me, and he was one of the 6 that I'm supposed to be weighing. So that tells me he knows he didn't do well enough, and it doesn't matter if he weighs or not. Weighing today in this particular class, Pro Fuel, is, I guess it's required, but the weight itself is not going to disqualify someone. So it's mostly, what do you call that? Help me out with the word. Anyway, it's formality. That's what it is. It's just a formality that we're weighing, but he must not have had a good run, so he's not going to weigh. I'm feeling like a little bit of a wallflower. Hi, Jay. Thank you for saying hello. I'm sitting here all dressed up, and when I say all dressed up, I don't mean I'm all dressed up, and no place to go. I'm at the dance, and nobody's looking at me. I just finished my ice cold beverage. I'm drinking a Canada Dry Splash. Is that what it is? Fruit Splash. Cherry ginger ale. Yum. Anyway, I feel like a wallflower at a junior high dance right now. They're all just going right past me. Only 2 have stopped out of the 4 that were supposed to stop. But there's hope, right? There's hope. There are 2 more bikes down there, I think. Although it's possible one of them didn't even leave the starting line. It's possible 2 of them didn't leave the starting line because 2 of the heats did not sound like there were 2 bikes involved. Well, these weights don't matter anyway, so maybe that's what's going on. But honestly, this is my social thing here at the races. This is where I get my socializing. If I'm not here, I'm in my motorhome taking a nap. Lazy. Okay, here comes a bike. Here comes a bike. I don't know if he's going to stop. I'm going to put my phone down again. Hopefully he'll stop. Is that it? Only 2 stopped. One went by. One went by that was for sure. Pro Fuel.
Get mine off here, right? Oh.
I did not recognize that helmet. That's nice.
It's made for go-kart race.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's made with that.
Okay. 7:35.
Yeah.
Did a good run?
Yeah.
How many bikes have gone up so far? All 6? Or did some get stuck at the starting line and not come down?
Not that I know of.
No? Okay.
Did he make the good pass?
Yeah, he went like 135 miles an hour.
Good deal.
You ready? Perfect.
I'll see you next time.
Yeah, we gotta wait every time.
Do you?
I think so. Okay. I'm not sure.
Oh, Guy, I didn't write it down. Ask him what it was.
Remember what the weight was?
7:35.
735.
That's what my brain said, but then the other side of my brain said no.
7:35. This thing, yes.
Yeah. We gotta check it really hard.
I'll let you know it. No, with the tail.
I gotta shut off now.
I don't think it is. Oh, you may need for other stuff?
Or,
All right. You're not gonna need AC.
no.
If we need to, I can pull up part of the house. You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah, we're not done for you.
That's only 3 bikes that have been weighed.
This thing is very irritated. That's my one.
I'm on live. So they've all 6 bikes ran? It sounded like, unless,
I'll see if anybody's waiting down there.
okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Because I know 1 went by, 2 went by, but the second one that went by didn't have a Pro Fuel
They don't all
marker. It just had a number. So I don't know if he was Pro Fuel or not.
all those with wheelie bars that have gone are Pro Fuel. So if
Didn't
someone
Samu already run? Does he not have
he's
a?
top fuel,
I know.
he didn't get weighed.
No, I know that too. But doesn't he have a wheelie bar?
Yeah, but he hasn't run.
He hasn't run?
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought the guy said he pronounced his name wrong. He called him Sumi.
Oh. Good.
The announcer? I heard it way down here. He said he's from Finland. I can't pronounce his name. They call him Sumi. Okay. All right. Yeah, if you could head down there and find out if anybody else wants to be weighed. I know it's not mandatory, but
Well, Bill wants them weighed just as a matter of purpose and
Yeah.
practice.
I can't even see him in there. There's a dog. There's a dog in the sidecar. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Really? That wasn't sushi?
I'm sorry, sushi. Why did I say sushi?
Because I just said Samu a minute ago. So was he wrong about Samu running, or did they run against each other, Samu and Sushi?
Samu's not here.
So,
Sushi is running, I think, Samu's bike.
oh, well, announcer got it all wrong. Hi, big boy. Say hi. I see that. No, no, they're not weighing. That was our dog Chaos. He loves that sidecar, and we're selling it. He's going to be so bummed. Sorry, guys. Hello, you're back.
Yeah, I totally forgot we were weighing. And I got to grab my helmet and my.
It's not a big deal.
I know, but I felt bad.
It didn't hurt my feelings.
know what he is, what he weighs.
Yeah, so I need to know if I need to add.
This is hard to read, but I'm reading 690. Are you on it? Oh. 695.
So I'm light still.
No, you're 685 is what minimum.
Oh, is it?
So we
I
put
thought-
10
okay.
on.
We put 10 on. We can actually take 5
Take
off.
that off. We take 10 off.
Awesome.
Go eat a good dinner. You're too skinny. What's up with this?
Not bad.
Not bad. I'll take it.
Good deal.
Hey,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
I just thought maybe you had a really crappy run and just decided
No,
you were
actually,
going to go.
actually, we had a really we were a good run. I just forgot.
Okay.
I'm new. This is my first actual race.
Oh, wow. Good deal.
All right.
Hmm.
Just for giggles.
You want me to put more on it?
That 300 even.
It's so hard to read.
Yep.
It's hard to read.
Thank you. Yeah. How much did it work?
690.
$6.95.
Get here.
I haven't tested it. I'll touch it. I'm hoping it's not warped. If it is, it's not bad. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. They push it out.
Go get you some meat and potatoes.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Come on, man.
Tonight,
You bet.
we got 10 pounds on that bike to take off.
Oh.
Ready? Yes, sir. I'm just trying to find.
I don't know how much of that you guys got to hear. There are 4 of you still in here. Thank you for hanging around. It was his first time drag racing. That's pretty amazing. Maybe it was his first time pro fuel because I've seen him at tracks before, but these are the little kids that are racing here. They've been, oh, they're so cute. Some of the most foul-mouthed competitors are the little kids. It's really sad to see sometimes. Anyway, I've seen him around, but I've seen him as crew, so I guess it's possible this was his first drag race. That's pretty amazing to go from nothing to pro fuel. But they must have needed a rider on that bike. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll find out later. But he said it's his first drag race. That's impressive. Hey, Braxton. Sorry for the wild ride as far as this camera goes, up and down, up and down. I'm putting it in a little slot on my chair that's made for a book or something, and it's kind of wide, and so it flops around. Here comes my ride. Oh no, he's not coming for me. He's doing something for somebody else.
Oh, he picked up all the way down. All right. Okay.
I'm done?
Yeah.
Only 4 bikes weighed.
Fine.
Okay.
One forgot is 5 running.
I'm sorry, what?
One forgot is 5 running. So it's not a DQ. No more.
Okay. And what about the other one? There were 6, right? 6
No,
bikes?
it's 5.
Oh, okay.
One of them is running the other class. One on the street.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got to say goodbye on here, and I don't know how. Just a minute. Okay, I'm leaving the way station.